What's going on, guys? William Barry here, coming at you live from the power of the internet. And as a failed writer, I can only say that until I actually sell something with writing. As a writer, life's hard. You know what I'm saying? And thanks to you guys over here on Buy Me a Coffee, someone donated to keep this channel going just a little bit longer. The good old mythical queen, Helza, says, energy drink money, a bribe to react to the YouTube video. It's not deep, it's funny, cheerful, and it's from 1997. It's been described as alternative British anthem. Well, all right. Well, I love the 90s, even though they were a terrible time. And yeah, dude, let's get into it. For those of you that like the content, you can always go ahead and make a request over at buymeacoffee.com/losttogod. That's LOSTTOGOD. That is again, buymeacoffee.com/losttogod. You can also make a request in the comments below, and I will do my best to get to it. It's just things are a little crazy. But anyway, we're going to dive right into it. It's called Chumbawamba, Tubthumping. Oh no, I'm going to be so out of my element here. I'm going to have so much egg on my face by the end of this. All right, fuck it. Let's go. I think I've heard this before. This is like in TV and stuff, right? I've actually never heard the full song. I've probably heard like the chorus or something. I'm not gonna lie, bro, that is catchy. And on top of that, it's kind of an overall good message, bro. One of the coolest things, and look, I don't like a lot of shonen anime because, I mean, it's usually about boys and it's made for 14-year-old boys, you know what I mean? But something's usually cool about characters in shonen anime is that, like, they kind of personify that idea that, like, they're gonna get their ass beat a lot, but, like, they're gonna get back up. I mean, I think Rocky IV had that amazing speech about how hard you get hit, but it just depends on if you can get back up or something like that. I'm not Sylvester Stallone, all right? I can't come out and be like, war, killing's as easy as breathing. I can't, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that guy is so buff, his neck muscles like are strained when he breathes. What? Why? Oh, Danny, well, are we bringing some Johnny Cash up in this bitch? I mean, that's actually a pretty good motivation right there, actually. That's something that I miss about the 90s is, like, the 90s had this ability to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly in a way that was still playful. And I feel like some of that's missed so much in modern music. And I fuck with it. Okay. I don't know why we're going into Danny Boy, though. What the fuck? It's the songs that remind him of the better times. Oh, Danny boy, Danny boy, Danny boy. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down. Like, nowadays, if you made a song like this has to almost be like, oh! That's why you don't drink water before you start streaming, bro. We're not streaming, recording. Fuck. I'm losing my mind, bro. I'm such a ditz. Look, something that's really interesting is like this kind of music, like this like idea of rebellion music, because times have gotten so radical and like music has gotten so much harder over the years. Like, it's a very cool message, but I feel like if a lot of people wrote this song today, it would be way more aggressive. Not that it's a bad thing that it's not. Also, though, like on another criticism, it's a cool that they managed to blend two different types of vocal performance here, and I like that. It's not following the typical mesh of like a Western song, like from America, or I would even probably say like Europe, though I don't know much about their music, so I could be speaking way out of my element. But something that's really cool to see from a different perspective is like these guys are not American, right? Americans have this like false sense that like we are the people that never surrender, never give up. And it's like, bruh, that shit is that shit is age old, bro. Like, look at Japan. Japan was so fucking ape shit wild. We had to drop a nuke on their ass, and they were like, all right. One wasn't enough either. They took two more, I think. Was it three nukes we dropped? It took three nukes to stop Japan from wanting to conquest the world, bro. Like, America feels like they have a pigeonholed on like this idea of being like, I don't back down. But like, bruh, this shit is not American exclusive, dude. Americans need to step outside of the shallow paradigm in which they view the like world through, dude. Like, Jesus fuck. What a weird fucking, why is it pissing the night away?
He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks a cider drink. He sings the songs that remind him of the good times. He sings the songs that remind him of the better times. Don't cry for me, next door neighbor.
I don't like that part. Next door neighbor, and that didn't sound like that flowed well. I mean, it's still following the original, like some of the music theories that we had in the 90s and 80s was a lot of repetition. And that's actually good in music because it can really hammer home the important elements that you're trying to get through. It's just, I'm blown away by some of the choices they made in their verbiage, dude. This has to be a different cultural take. I mean, is this British? There's no way this is British. Well, she said it. Okay, this has like peak 90s vibe to it, man. The 90s were like this really cool, influential era for music where we started incorporating things outside of traditional rock and punk stuff into music. And that's when things like ska and so much different genres of music started being created in such fun, dynamic ways. And man, do I miss that shit, dude. Especially now, because so much music, like there's so much good music coming out, but some of it feels formulaic, man. A lot of artists just feel very similar. And hell, man, like that's one of my criticisms of NF. Now, I haven't listened to him a lot in like about 5 years, but his first like 2 CDs I really got into. By the time the next one came out, I was just like, it's the same CD, bro. So I know she said this wasn't a very deep song, but I could derive some depth from this. It depends on what lens you're looking at it, but this could be an anthem for rebellion against authoritarian figures. This could be an anthem for a rebellion against the travesty of life. Because, I mean, what is life? Either a comedy or a tragedy? Like, there is actually good stuff here to sink your teeth into. Now, some of the metaphors and stuff I don't like piss the night away. I understand the idea of getting so drunk that you gotta like piss it away, you know, essentially. But also, like, there could be like a meta conversation to be had around what that means. So many of us like to think that what we're doing with our nights, you know, coming home, watching the news, being terrified about what we're seeing, or, you know, all this various other layers of like shit makes us really go like, oh, hell yeah, bro. I'm helping. And yeah, you are. Being informed is very important. But I feel like we pat ourselves on the back and try to give ourselves like more credit than we probably deserve to some extent, that most of us are just pissing our nights away. Now, we're finding ways to do that with people we enjoy. Like I typically spend my nights with my girlfriend watching either one of her shows or she's watching one of mine, and we have dope conversations about that afterwards, filled with back rubs and cuddles, and it's awesome times. But like, what changes am I making to society when I'm doing that? I'm really enjoying what I'm doing, and I would hope she is too. By the way, you should drink. But more importantly, to some extent, we're not really doing much of anything for anyone outside of our personal lives. But that seems to be a tremendous help to our lives, which means that we can have a better benefit of the lives around us. Most of what we do isn't as important as we think that it is. It's just really important to us. And that requires some level of like insight that you have to think through like what you're doing sometimes. But that doesn't mean you should take away credit or joy in the things that you're doing. You know, you're watching a YouTube video right now about a guy talking about a song about getting back up after being knocked back down. We're both wasting each other's time, but we're doing it in a way that hopefully we can grow from it and be better people before it. I would hope. The things that you choose to put into your media diet has a tremendous effect on who you are as a person, unfortunately. And we see that in real time with the radicalization on political lines. They're just all really pale, though, man. Are they doing that on purpose? Are they wearing makeup to look more pale? Because no one here looks healthy. Like, what the? God, I know that's rich coming from me. Have you seen this motherfucker? Just saying. Like, fuck, dude. Dude, what the fuck? I look way unhealthier than these people. I'm not saying that I look better. By no means. But fuck, dude. I just want to give them, like, turn on some lights in there or something. Like, did that cup get filled with pee? What is happening? Or no, that was beer probably. Okay, there's probably beer. I mean, dude, it was a quirky, fun song. I mean, it's... Oh, did I pause that? Oh, no, it's playing. No, yeah, I paused it like a dipshit. Oh, I'm sorry. Make sure they get paid for this, because I know they're going to copyright strike my video, so they should double up. My thoughts on the song is that it was a pretty fun song. It was pretty good. Nothing was like aggressive on it. There's nothing really to get mad at. It's kind of just, you know, repetitive, but like in a good way. Because repetition in music is actually a good thing. Though some people need to learn that lesson, myself included, because I try my hardest not to repeat lines in songs, even though I know I should. Fuck. And also, sometimes saying less is saying more, and you learn that when you get into music theory, though I am very much novice in such things. Anyway, I had a great time with this. Helza, thank you so much for sponsoring yet another video. Every time you ask me to watch a video, it's always a fun one. Sometimes they're deep, sometimes they're crazy, sometimes they're like this raw emotional feel that just fucking comes out of nowhere and punches you in the nuts. This was one of the lighter ones, so just as you said, you know, I still found something to latch onto, but I had a great time. Either way, guys, have yourself a wonderful day. Please be safe out there. And if you get your ass knocked down, you just got to get back up. Those are the rules, man. Now that I live in Canada and I walk like across our icy fields, I'm learning that falling is just a part of life. What the fuck? Anyway, guys, have yourself a wonderful day. Party as hard as you can and drink whatever it is that makes you able to get through the day. And I'm going to go continue arguing with MAGA Republicans on Facebook. I'm getting a video together over it and it's going to be fun. Yay.
Future uncertain, wide as the sea. I see a chance to be freed from apathy. You, my muse, my mirror, my light. From broken blues to sleepless nights, I write my failures into stars, constellations of who we are. Through every scar, the truth remains. We lose to learn what love sustains. In pursuit of tomorrow,